Well, the summer detecting season is almost over. It's coming up on mid-October, and it's starting to get cold. The leaves are falling off the trees. Water temperature is dropping. I'm going to give it one last go today in a new spot for me anyway. There was some artillery action in this spot. There was a couple companies of Union infantry guarding a railroad bridge. Confederate Army decided they wanted to burn that bridge to disrupt the Union supply lines. So they put a couple of cannons on the high bluffs above this bridge and proceeded to shell these guys for a couple hours. I feel pretty confident that some of those shells would have landed in the water, but I'm not so confident that they're still there. Pretty sure that some other diggers have been here in the past. At least one other guy, I'm pretty sure was there. But you know, as the rivers flood in the spring and the banks erode, it reveals stuff that may not have been detectable before. So might get lucky. There might be a shell there, or maybe some bullets and buttons and that sort of thing. Either way, it'll be a good adventure. It's been a little hard for me to get out this summer. I moved in the spring, and that created a lot of work for me because the new house needed a lot of work. I had to spend a lot of time doing that, a lot of my free time. And I was unusually busy at work. Summertime is usually a slow time for me at my day job, but this year has been kind of crazy, so it's been hard for me to get time off to go out and do this. But I got time off today. It's a beautiful fall day. It's going to get pretty warm. Hopefully it'll get up to 80 anyway. So I have a little bit more driving to do, probably about another, I don't know, half hour or so. And when I get the boat off the car and all the gear in the boat, we'll turn the camera on and see what happens.
I have an iron target down here. Looks like it could be some kind of pipe. Or maybe a musket barrel, but it's about the right diameter. But I don't know that that's what it is. It doesn't seem to be tapered. Let's see if we can uncover some more of it. It's kind of deep here, so I'm just using my foot to fan away the silt. Let the mud clear. Maybe we'll see a little bit more of it. I don't think it's a musket, but it could be. I'm near a railroad bridge, so it could be just some sort of iron associated with the railroad. But we have to investigate it. I have something here that really sounds like a shell. I'm in the right place. It's got a little bit of a, I don't know, that sounds pretty good. I kicked the silt away with my foot, and now it's all muddy and I can't see. I'm just going to try to poke the magnet down here and see if I can get a hold of it. This could be it. Let's see. Oh, I got something. Oh, I can't get it to come up. Is that it? Well, there's multiple things down here. Oh, I got something. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's just an iron rod of some sort, but I don't think that's what I was hearing. There's the good signal. Let's try that one. That's something. Oh, it feels like it's the right weight. Oh, it's not a shell. It's a big bolt. That's a bummer. I thought I had one there. Look at that. That's the right size and weight. But that is not a shell. That's what happens. Alright, I'm going to put it in the boat for now and search this area because there's a lot of iron signals right around in here, so there could be a shell hiding in there somewhere. Dang it. Well, this is the kind of signal that I'm looking for. I don't know if this is a shell or not, but boy, it sure does look and sound like one. Give a listen. It's right in the right number range, and it sounds like a shell. Found a lot of other iron junk around here from the railroad, so I'm hopeful, but not overly hopeful. Let's see what this is. Well, it's not a shell. This is a link, an old style railroad link, used on the old cars in the pre-1890s. This link and 2 pins were used to couple the cars together. It's broken. I have a couple of these at home. I don't think I'm going to keep this because it's heavy and big, so I'm going to put it back. Boy, it sure did sound like one. I thought I had one there. It's the second time I got fooled today. So far, I'm 0 for about 50. I got several more hours here, so let's get back to it. Well, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might have just de-skunked myself. If you look down in this crevice that I just cleared out with my foot, I think there's a musket ball down there. Take a look. Well, I was right. It was a case shot, or a musket ball, or a case shot. I'm thinking it may be a case shot out of an artillery shell. And I believe I just uncovered another one right below me here. Take a look. So maybe, if this is case shot, maybe I'm in the spot where the shells were impacting. Maybe. Or they could just be musket balls. But I'm going to go down here and grab this one and keep on moving. Okay, I've definitely hit an interesting area. I have 2 more now. I'm only a few feet up from where I found the other 2. Take a look. Really hard to get to because my wetsuit's making me so buoyant. I'll get these and we'll keep on going. Hopefully, eventually there's going to be a shell here somewhere. What a tease. That sure looked and sounded like the shell on the bottom. It's solid iron. I don't know what it is unless it's some sort of weight. Somebody was using it for a weight. Not a shell. Back you go. We'll have something down here that might be a shell or maybe just a big fragment. It's a big piece of iron. I can see it. I got my magnet stuck to it, and it looks spherical. But it doesn't read so well on the machine. Let me go get my pick. Here's the machine, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, it's right here somewhere. There it is. There we go. It's really kind of broken up, but I can see something down there. Can you see it? It looks like a sphere. Sure looks like a cannonball to me. I'm going to go down here and start... actually, let me just use my foot. Okay, I've uncovered a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure it's a cannonball. It might be a little 6-pounder. It's kind of hard to tell from up here. I haven't gone down and touched it yet, but it's still embedded in the bottom. Take a look. Yeah, that's why it read kind of crummy. It's a little 6-pounder. 6-pound, looks like a solid shot. That's great. I've never found a 6-pounder before. Awesome. Alright, let's put it in the boat and see if there's some more here. Well, that's a great way to end the season if I don't find anything else today. This has been a good day. Well, I just eyeballed something here along the bank. Check it out. That is a telegraph insulator. Let me see if I can grab it without getting out of the boat. Without tipping the boat. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Looks like it's in good shape. I have one similar to that, but not quite the same. Very cool. I'll keep my eyes open here. There might be some more of these in the water. My boat's getting crowded. Here, check this out. there's a couple of them down there. If I can get down to get them with this wetsuit on.
I managed to grab 4 in one handful. I think there's more though.
Where were you? There they are. Well, there were a whole bunch of bullets in that one hole. Look at that. Some pistol bullets, 3-ringers. Pretty cool, huh? Right, back at it. Okay, here's another bullet signal. Somewhere down there. I can't see it. I think it's under that rock. Yeah.
Be right back.
Yep, it was a bullet. Been a really good day here today. I'm going to be leaving pretty soon. I'm going to go back right through the area where I found the cannonball one more time and see if there's any more. But did really well. Got a pocket full of bullets and a cannonball, a couple other odds and ends. So it's been a great way to close out the season.
Well, I'm all finished. I'm out of the water. My boat's on the car. I'm heading home. I didn't find any more cannonballs. But I did find a lot of bullets, well, not a lot of bullets, 10, 15 bullets, something like that. I think there's potential for there to be more artillery shells there, or cannonballs. There's a lot of river there that I hadn't covered today. Just couldn't do it all in the amount of time that I had. And there's a lot of scrap iron, junk iron in the river because of the railroad bridge there. There's always, anytime you have a railroad bridge over a creek or a river, there's inevitably tons of railroad iron in the water. So you have to sort of pick through that stuff to find the good stuff. But I think there's more there because there was so much buried iron. And the fact that it was buried means that somebody else didn't dig it up. Usually people dig up scrap junk iron and they just sort of, throw it back on the bottom. But a lot of the stuff I was finding was buried down deep, and I'm positive it had never been dug out before. And some of those signals sounded good. They sounded like artillery shells. So next summer, this will be one of the first places I go, because I think there's going to be some more good stuff there. In a couple weeks, I'll be going down to Culpeper, Virginia, to a Digging in Virginia organized hunt. We'll be hunting the winter camps down there, looking for hut sites and trash pits. So hopefully maybe we'll find some bottles and that sort of cool stuff down there. If anything good comes out of the ground, I'll definitely make a video and post it up on YouTube. Thanks again. See you next time.